The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is the slave of the lender. Most of us grew up with exactly one story about debt. It's dangerous, it's shameful. Avoid it. That story isn't wrong. It's just far too small. Some debts quietly build you, some debts quietly bury you. Telling them apart isn't about cleverness or courage, it's about framework. Kiyosaki draws the sharp line. Bad debt finances consumption, credit card balances, a car loan on a car that's losing value, a personal loan for a holiday. It puts money in someone else's pocket while draining yours. Good debt finances buying assets that over time pay for themselves and then some. Your mortgage on the home you live in is an interesting in-between case. If it takes a manageable share of your income, builds forced savings through principal repayment, and costs less than renting the equivalent, it behaves like good debt, even though it's paying for your own shelter. If it strains your income and leaves you no room to save, invest, or give, it's crossed into bad debt territory, no matter what asset it's attached to. So the right question is never simply, do I have debt? Is this debt helping me build assets faster than it's draining my cash flow? Here's a sharper tool, a 4-question test you can run on any debt in your life. Question 1. Does this debt finance an asset that tends to appreciate or at least hold its value over time? Question 2. Does the debt itself enforce savings or wealth building on your behalf? A mortgage does this quietly every month. A car loan does not. It pays down a car that's losing value faster than the loan balance falls. Question 3. Is the cost of the debt materially lower than what it enables you to earn, save, or avoid losing? A mortgage at 2 to 4%, financing an asset that returns more than that, the math favors you. A credit card at 24 to 28% almost never does. Question 4. Is the repayment fixed and predictable, or can it flex in ways that hurt you? A mortgage behaves. A revolving credit line can quietly expand for years without you noticing. Score it honestly. 4 yes answers, and you're looking at structured debt, the kind that builds you. 2 or 3, and it's neutral, tolerable if kept small. 0 or 1, and it's destructive, the kind this book exists to help you avoid. Now let's talk about the thing that makes good debt so powerful in the first place. Leverage. Using borrowed money to control a bigger asset than your own cash alone could buy. Say you have $250,000, keep it in the bank, and after 10 years of inflation, you have roughly what you started with. Or put it down as 25% on $1 million property, borrow the rest, and you now control the full million. A modest 3% rise in that property's value is $30,000, and $30,000 on your $250,000 of actual cash is a 12% return. The bank lent you $750,000. The bank only gets its interest. Every dollar of the growth belongs to you. Now stack the forced savings engine on top of that, your loan balance shrinking every month. And stack rental income on top of that if the property is tenanted. 3 mechanisms all running at once on an asset much bigger than the money you actually put in. But leverage only works this way when it's good leverage. The asset needs real fundamentals, not a hopeful guess. The income needs to cover most of the holding costs. You need to be able to service the debt even if something goes wrong. And the money needs to be funding a long-held appreciating asset, not a holiday, not a depreciating car. The same bank loan for the same amount of money can be a wealth-building tool or wealth-destroying one, depending entirely on what it funds and how it's structured. That's not a small distinction, it's the whole game. Next up, I'm going to walk you through a real 5-year example. A friend of mine named Ming, and exactly how $248,750 of her own money turned into $200,000 of wealth. See you there.